Hello, welcome to my breakdown of the Traitors Season 2, Episode 10. Um, I don't know, this will probably be of a shorter length. I'm recording this a few hours before Episode 11 drops tonight, which is going to be very, very interesting. So we'll obviously set up tomorrow's finale. So I'll just jump straight in. So the episode really kicks off with a bit more of the Ross revenge arc, and then the Shield plan working to perfection for Harry. His plans come off because Zach and Molly and all of that believe that they've tried to kill Harry. Um, and then Andrew makes what I think is a really smart play by saying that he knew that Harry had the shield, um, which in Harry's version of events and also the version of events of Zach rules out Andrew as a traitor. So if Zach's is in the final with Harry, and Molly is as well. This is going to make it really hard, I think, for Harry to throw Andrew under the bus without looking suspicious. So I think that was a really, really, really good play from Andrew. And then Zach is suspicious of Ross and Jasmine because neither of them knew that Harry had the shield. So he's concluded that one of them must be a traitor. Obviously, Ross is a traitor, but he's just been recruited. And on overall note, I mean, Zach is one of my favourite contestants this season and across both series, really, the show. But he doesn't really cover himself in glory in this episode. So Zach and Jasmine are bickering basically throughout the whole thing. Um, they go to the mission. It's actually quite an interesting mission. Some of the riddles are really tough. Andrew is the only one who banks any money because Zach decides to run into a potential trap with £2,000 worth of gold, which does get some frustration thrown his way. And Jazz misses out on a shield by not solving the final riddle, which, as we'll come to later, is probably going to be his downfall. Then they come back. Zach and Jasmine continue their arguing. So this is kind of a really short breakdown because I don't have a lot of time and I don't really have a lot of things to say. And then it comes to the round table where Ross is under a lot of fire. Zach is under a lot of fire, but in the end, it's a pretty straight vote for Ross. There's a little moment here where just before the round table, Andrew has said to Ross that Harry is elusive, and Ross, for some reason, has reported this to Harry. Harry then brings it up at the round table. Andrew laughs it off and almost perfectly lies, saying, "Oh, when have you ever heard me use the word elusive?" And it's such a brilliant play because it just puts all the heat back on Ross. And although Ross does vote for Andrew, people are just, I think, going to think that's just Ross being a bit bitter about Andrew, and Ross having that little fight at the end of the round table. So I think Andrew had a really good episode in episode 10, and I actually think he's put himself in a really, really good position where Harry's actually going to struggle to gun for him. Maybe sticking my neck out there, but I think that Andrew could be very much be a potential winner. It is Ross who is banished, and he reveals that Diane was his mother, which causes some shock amongst the remaining contestants. And then we have a moment where he obviously reveals that he's a traitor. Now, no one knows that he's been recruited, so they're all like, "Oh, I knew it was Ross all along." So Ross is revealed as a traitor. That's the fourth traitor they've caught this series. I might even make a whole video on how the whole recruitment thing was stupid. How many recruitments they're allowed is stupid, and they should be capped. I understand that they have to have a set amount of episodes, but I mean, come on. And what's the word? Yeah, so I'm going to make a kind of, I think, a review of the whole season, like a roundup of the whole season at the end, because obviously I only started making these episode breakdowns for episode 8. So yeah, I'll probably round up the whole season at the end, make a few more videos. Um, but Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, we still got sort of, sorry, missed out this little bit at the end of my notes. I do think that Jazz will be the one who gets murdered. It's between Zach, Jazz, and Molly. I think it's highly unlikely that Molly will get murdered unless Harry's trying to play some 4D chess and is worried that Molly will, like Charlotte, will think, "Why am I still here?" and then turn on her closest friend. Um, I don't think he'll kill Zach. I'd be disappointed if any of these three go. I really don't want Jazz to go, but like logically, it would make sense for Jazz to go. The only reason I could think that they would kill Zach is to try and back up Harry's theory that they tried to kill him, like they're trying to get out traitor hunters. Might give Harry some more protection. But Zach is very much. I mean, Zach's very intelligent, but he's fully trusts Harry now. Same with Molly, intelligent but just trusts Harry far too much. Which is understandable because Harry's played a brilliant game. But yeah, it is frustrating from a viewing perspective. Um, so yeah, I think it does look like Jasper Christie will unfortunately be the murder. I hope not, but well, we will see. So thanks for watching this breakdown. I'll be back tomorrow with my episode 11 breakdown. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next.